So quiet in places like this. Love it when all you can hear is the water and your own brain.
Alright, shall we head back up?
Yeah.
Go check out of the room and then go explore the rest of the road. Good morning. So today we are just about to jump onto the Forgotten World Highway, which is a strip of road that is between some town and another. Talk to us a little bit about the Forgotten Highway.
Well, I think it's between Tamaranui and Stratford in the North Island of New Zealand, and basically it was a stretch of road that was like unused for about 30 odd years from what I recall. So it's supposed to be a beautiful stretch of road with lots of quirky little towns and that sort of thing along it. So we'll see what we see along the Forgotten World Highway. So we just stopped at this campsite down by the river just to check it out, and even though it's a long weekend, there's absolutely no one down here. A jet boat just went past on the river, but there's no one at the campsite. It's like pretty amazing.
It is, because like in Australia, we used to go camping on long weekends all the time, and when it's really hard to find a campsite, so it's really surprising to see a campsite completely empty on a long weekend.
Just a nice sign of the bullet hole here.
Wow, this is so epic.
As always, I don't think the camera will be doing this justice, but you can see the mountains over there. I would butcher the names if I tried to pronounce them all, but you can see Tongariro that we hiked across a little while ago over there.
Incredible that we were up there.
Yeah.
We climbed that.
It is, huh?
Yeah, that's amazing.
This is such an awesome spot. You can see so much from up here.
Yeah, this is stunning. Just incredible to just see those massive volcanoes, and it's just more spectacular that we were climbing on it a few weeks ago. Like, I don't think you can really understand how incredible it is until you like step away from it.
Alright, so what are we going to see here, darling?
Alright, so we're going to go look at Joshua Morgan's grave. I didn't read the thing about him though, so what is it?
Joshua Morgan was the guy who led the expedition to first build a road through this area, but he came down with like stomach cramps, and back then in 1893 that generally led to a fatal illness, even though a couple of his mates made the journey back to the coast to try and get medicine for him and everything. They didn't actually succeed in saving him, so he's still buried here to this day.
Oh, that's interesting actually.
It is interesting, yeah. So let's go have a look.
One goat in a boat. Wait, let's see him.
And they're so stealthy.
Here they are. Where is he? We found a wild goat. Where did he go? Where'd he go? What is that? Oh my god. Oh well.
We're about to head through the Moki tunnel, which is a tunnel built in 1935 and was originally proposed by Joshua Morgan, the guy whose grave we were at just a moment ago. So we're heading through here, and then our next stop is, I'm going to say the town of Whanga, because I'm not going to be able to pronounce the whole name and I don't want to butcher it. So basically this town has declared itself its own republic. It considers itself not part of New Zealand, it considers itself its own country. So we're really excited to get there and see exactly what that means and what it's all about. So let's get going.
Here goes. Oh wow. Oh, it does feel narrow, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like we're going to the light. This reminds me of like an X-Files episode. Ta-da!
Alright, we've just pulled into Whangamomona, the capital of the Republic of Whangamomona. Sorry about my pronunciation. Now we've just got to find exactly where we're staying. So as we drove in, we saw a place that we were supposed to be staying, but apparently it's been changed because it was double booked. So I'm just going to look that up now, and hopefully we'll be checking in and then maybe sitting down at the pub very shortly.
Okay, so we think we're at our accommodation, but we're not sure because there was obviously a little bit of a mishap. So we're just going to walk into this house and see what happens. We're hoping that we have the place to ourselves because the initial accommodation we booked actually was private. So yeah, we'll just see. Well, there's no...
So is it locked?
Yeah. You've got curly hair and a little fringe.
Alright, I suppose we better actually figure out what's happening here. I guess I'll just call the number. I just wanted to check, we've just pulled up at it's the house that says Bridge House out the front, right?
That's the one you've been moved to, yeah.
Right, yeah. Is the door supposed to be locked?
The Bridge House?
Yeah.
No, just give it a yank.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is the accommodation. We, obviously had a mishap and got moved to another place. I'm a little bit nervous about whether this is going to be shared or not because there seems to be a key to our room, which is fine. But there's also another couple of bedrooms. And yeah, not that we're like above sharing a space, but we did book it assuming that it would be just us. So, yeah.
Alright, we're about to go across the road to the pub. We've got the fire going. We're still uncertain about whether we actually have this place to ourselves, so obviously we feel completely on edge. The host hasn't replied, but I mean, surely they would have told us if it was shared, right? Right?
I would hope so. Like, it doesn't matter if it's shared, it's just that it would be nice to know so that like if we get home and there's people here, we're not like, why are you in our house? You know?
Yeah.
So we'll just see if they ever reply. I mean, we can phone them again.
Yeah.
But we'll just wait and see.
Yeah. Alright, well I guess we'll wander across and see what the pub's all about.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon?
It's pretty wacky, but it's cool. Like, I like it. There's a lot of like history around on the walls and stuff, and the service is really good.
This is the local stout.
And the review is...
Well, look, I don't particularly like stout, so I don't particularly like this, but, you know, when in Rome, as they say.
Billy the Goat was president of the Republic from 98 until he died in 1st of May 21. He must have done such a good job in that time. So what are you thinking, Dal?
We'll be getting a genuine South African dish.
And how do I say such a word?
It's a border worse.
We're having a pub dinner. What did you order?
priceless. Bangers and mash.
Any thoughts? Sorry, Jordan just messaged me. He's like, oh, where are you? And I said, oh, something about staying somewhere last night then tonight. And he goes, weekend day is different over there. Because obviously no one knows it's a public holiday. It was actually funny as.
We've had a rowdy evening at the Whanga pub.
At the Whanga pub. Yeah, we've had a really nice day today, just sort of exploring the area. We did about 100 k's today, and it's only supposed to take about an hour, but I think it was an hour and a half.
It took us like all day.
So it was really fun just taking it easy and stopping by and sort of looking at anything we wanted to along the way. Really beautiful drive, right?
And that's not something we often do, is actually take our time and actually stop and look at things. So I'm glad that we did that. Yeah, me too. It was really nice. And yeah, tomorrow we've got a little bit more exploring to do. So tonight we're just gonna have a wine, play some cards, sit by the fire, and then we'll be on the road pretty, not too early tomorrow. Pretty midday tomorrow.
Alright, good night y'all.
See you in the morning.
Toots. Oh, that is high quality B-roll.
Yeah. Now, go on, dig at it. The highest quality B-roll I have yet seen.